Okay. Take a moment to make sure the stream has caught up with me. Looks like it has. Hopefully volume's okay today. Oh boy. I've already done something silly. I started recording from where I am and not where I should be. That's better. So, here I am in Slith territory, pretty deep in Slith territory in fact. I think I cleared out this fort last session. Also, my spellcasters are quite low on spell points, and I should really fix that before investigating this island. Much better. Okay, yeah, definitely cleared this fort out. Which means that I am probably full of loot. Yeah, I am definitely full of loot. I'm going to have to fix that soon. But first, combat. There are several Slith priests wandering around on this island. You aren't sure why. They aren't the friendly kind of Slith, though. They attack you immediately. Very few Sliths in Game 1 of this series are the friendly kind. Mostly they want to kill me. Was one of those buff spells Sanctuary? Because they've been casting Sanctuary a lot in my practice runs. Yeah, one of them did cast Sanctuary. So I don't know if the Sliths are naturally magic and fire resistant, or if Sanctuary does that for them. Either way, they cast Sanctuary and then almost immediately cancel it out by attacking me. Because enemy AI is not that great. And resistance provided by Sanctuary is also not that great. Oh, I tried attacking him, but it just cancelled. The target has Sanctuary. Okay, so Sanctuary makes one immune to physical damage, possibly resistant to spells, but not immune. Good to know. But like I said, he had Sanctuary on it, and very quickly cancelled that out by attacking me. Good job. And I get some more good loot. Item is too heavy, and I am, as I stated, full of loot. Character has too many items. Healing potions are useful. Esme, can you carry any more spears? No. You searched the dead Sliths. One of them was carrying a box containing several potions. They may have been traveling somewhere to give them as an offering. Whatever. You help yourselves to the potions. And, despite having all of my characters technically have too many items, the game engine lets me cheat that a little bit and carry extra potions. Wonderful. Okay, so 2 healing potions. Or maybe they were just 2 healing potions. That's entirely possible. No, that was Githa that got the potions, not Esme. Learn to tell the difference between your characters, Salliekat. So I've got a healing potion, 2 invulnerability, 3 haste, 1 haste elixir, 1 healing elixir, 1 energy, and 1 invulnerability. 3 invulnerabilities. They didn't stack for some reason. Okay. So after I do my town stuff, there's this place, and also this rather important place. And there's also the Orb of Thralley, which I still haven't gotten. Also, I don't think I've done Nass yet in this playthrough. Aha! We delivered your message. Did you make your money? Yes, as a matter of fact, we both profited handsomely. Thank you. Nice. And despite turning the volume down on my tablet, my notification sound still goes off. Let me just mess with that a little bit here. And we're back. Okay, time to sell off extra junk. Mostly slith spears. And I will be selling the Wand of Koronos because that does make my enemies stronger, and that's usually not a thing I want. Oh yeah, no. It tells me casts strengthen target. Actually, can I use that on my party members? That would be fun. Maybe I won't sell it just yet. Okay, the big numbers are the fine slith spears, which are still not quite as good as an iron halberd. At least in terms of raw damage. And Jay, why do you have lockpicks? I don't need those. Githa has better lockpicks already. Wand of bolts, wand of bolts, wand of lightning. Rod of Arcana. Ooh, that can refill spell points. I should use some of these eventually. Energy potion, elixir, haste, healing. Various herbs and stuff. An unidentified necklace. A ring of skill. Boots, which I probably just replaced with the drakeskin sandals already. Chunk of amber is good for selling. While I have the opportunity, do I want to go ahead and buy some magic lockpicks? I kind of do. Because the magic ones don't break. Okay. So I've got a chill charm. Gives magical protection from fire. Pretty good. A warrior's ring increases accuracy and damage. So it's just like the ring of skill, but better. And a cursed dagger that is no good at all. I've already got a bunch of accessories equipped. Chill charm. Who could use protection from fire? Does anyone actually have protection from fire already? Yeah, that's not really reflected in anything I have easy access to. I should maybe find some place to stash my excess inventory. I don't actually need a specific room for that in this game, because items dropped do persist, at least as long as I'm still playing the same save file. But having a designated room, say, in the castle is convenient just for remembering where I leave things. I have not done NAS on this playthrough. Okay then, let's do that. The regular sliths don't talk to me. There's a small shrine on this carefully tended island. It's not dark or bloody, like you might expect from these strange creatures, but simple and peaceful. As you kneel down, you notice that pools have been provided for you to wash yourselves. You cleanse your hands and feet, and return. A peaceful feeling immediately washes over you. You are comforted and calmed. After your time wandering in these violent lands, it's strange to feel so relaxed. Then, a small, soft voice begins to speak from the altar. Please do not fear, humans. You must try not to hate my people. Not all of them are twisted, vicious, and cruel. Just some, led by one who does not deserve to lead. You see a vision of a gigantic slith male, 7 feet tall, praying in a dark throne room as a strange red mist writhes in front of him. Then the vision disappears. That is Sistis, and though it saddens me to say it, there will be no peace and no happiness for my people here until he falls. I sense you may be the ones who perform the final deed. Please help them. He lives in a dark fortress on an island to the northeast. Beware his might. My blessing goes with you. Farewell. The voice and the feeling fade. You stand. These sliths are different colors. Talking to Aksha. An old, stooped slith Zerakai, its skin grayish and cracked, leans against a tree. He's watching his fields, and the 3 dull, slow-moving sliths around them. Are you the head farmer here? Yes. He waves his arm in a slow, grand gesture. I farm. This my farm. I want peace. We friends here. Do the others work for you, then? Yes. You see As, Brith, Sta,
They my worker sliths. Some sliths not smart, like they. They make mushrooms. I watch them. We eat, trade with humans. Want peace.
Also, I hope no one watching this is bothered by sibilance, because there's going to be a lot of it when dealing with sliths. Not smart? What do you mean?
Some sliths smart, some not so smart. We know not why. Or, we not know why difference. So we takes not smart sliths, and gives them work. We kind to them.
You seem to have peace here.
Peace good. Not all sliths bad. We of Nas, friends to humans.
He offers you a mushroom. Why, thank you. You take the mushroom and eat it. It's horribly bitter. Slith tastes must be very different. Aksha nods approvingly.
You want good food? Come Nas. We have.
The slith walks away. Maybe we'll stick with the fish. And this one is As. A slith meanders about the farm, doing odd jobs. Greetings, fellow citizen of Avernum. What occupies your attention on this fine day?
I know not what you say.
What are you working on?
I work on the farm.
It talks very slowly. It doesn't seem very bright or alert, although it may simply not be warm enough. It also might just not be very good with English. Ah, so you're a farmer.
You ask Aksha. He know. He boss. He tell what do. Me go work now.
Yeah, being omnivorous may well be very advantageous in the caverns. Basically, everybody subsists on a diet of mushrooms, cave fish, whatever meat they can get their hands on. There's another one of the worker sliths around here. Brith. A slow-moving slith is picking mushrooms. It shivers constantly. The warm, humid air of Avernum must not provide sufficient heat for this cold-blooded creature. Are you a farmer?
Not know that. I pick mushrooms. Mushrooms good.
Well, the mushroom is an elegant fungi.
I have Aksha. Ask him. He me master. He talk for me. I work now.
You seem very cold.
Yes, we sliths cold always here. We want find hot live place.
Why don't you?
Evil sliths take all good hot live places. I no understand. It hard to talk of it. I just cold.
Poor thing. There is a third farm slith around here, supposedly. I may or may not actually be able to find it. Him, her, it. This one, on the other hand, is much more important. Shy. The S at the front is how you know he is a leader. Also the gold frill on his little character portrait. A mighty slith Zerakai with rich, dark green skin patrols the town watchfully. He has a proud, regal bearing. He must be their chief. He bows to you when he sees you. I am Shy, he says. I am the leader of Nas. We mean peace to you. So I suppose some benefit of doing a game that is text-only and doesn't have voice acting is you can get away with very difficult-to-pronounce names like Sistus and Sischai. What are you looking for? Are you looking for something? I watch over my people and deal with the two great forces that surround us, the humans and darklings. I want nothing but friendship, and have nothing but welcome for your kind. You seem to live much closer to the true Slith ideals than the Darklings. Ah, yes. I tell this tale to any human I can, so you can understand us. The Sliths here are refugees, exiles like yourselves, from the mighty Slith kingdoms in the deeper caves. The kingdoms are ruled with wisdom and justice, and peace, and presumably are warmer than the caves of Avernum. We valued that which you humans valued, but there were rebels. His face darkens with anger. A band who followed dark powers, led by Sistos, grandfather to Sistis. They were expelled, in the mercy of the leaders, and came here, threatened by death should they return. Then the humans arrived. As the war started, decades after we arrived, some of us finally rejected Sistis. I bet he didn't like being rejected. No, but we had to follow our own spirit. We had learned of the ways of the world we had been thrown from, and since we could never return to it, we decided to recreate it. So we came to the humans in peace, and built this town, so that you may hear this. Please, do not judge us for what a few of us do. There are as many Slith souls as Sliths. We are adventurers. Is there anything we could do for you? He thinks. Yes, there is. Near us is a fort to the northeast, filled with darklings. It threatens us, and the humans near here too. Slay their chief and come to me, and I will reward you as best I can. Good news, I already did. Sischai is extremely pleased. Ah, yes. I am not sad that one of my mind dies, if he is twisted and wrong. That's probably supposed to be one of my kind, rather than his mind. He leaves for a moment and returns with a sack and a ring. He hands both to you. The sack contains silver coins. These are your rewards. Our gratitude is great. Travel safely, and with the kind looks of the gods. Anything else we can do for you? Fortunately, no. We are doing well on our own. We hope that lasts. I do too. I like the friendly Sliths. I also like friendly spiders and friendly Nephilim when I come across them. There's a plaque in the middle of this mound. Below the pictograms is a simple sentence in your tongue. Until we return home. Which may never happen for most or all of these Sliths. They just have to make this their new home. That's us. Nursery. Human visitors, take care. This small, steam-filled building is a Slith nursery. Immature Slith Zerakai of all ages frolic in pools that are much too small, as braziers struggle to keep them warm enough to survive. The frail creatures... Excuse me. The frail creatures fill the air with the sounds of playing and hissing laughter. You notice, however, that they take pains to never get too close to you. Yeah, tiny Sliths won't talk to me. Talking to Eath. Eath, pick your favorite. A delicate Slith female watches over the babies swimming around in the pools. Are you the mother to these little ones? She sighs, a slow hissing noise. In spirit, but not by blood. I am a sage by trade, learning, and choice. But I fled the castle of Sistis, and my tomes stayed behind. And now my mate and I wait here for the war to end. Now I take care of the little ones. Who's your mate? Skatha, the blacksmith. He is the finest smith I have ever met. Your kind would be well to get weapons from him. Very few of the blades I have seen in human hands are any match for his. Being a sage, you must know about us humans. Too much so, I think.
Others of our kind want to slay you. I wanted to learn about you. I think you humans could be great friends to us, if our dark brothers do not fill you with too much hate.
What castle did you live in?
We lived in the castle of Sistis, north, then east, across the water. My advice to you, if you ever go there, the throne room of Sistis is upstairs, through a locked door. There are several onyx keys in the other Slith forts. They are the keys to the castle. Going there without one is futility.
Good news, I've got 2. Why did you flee?
Because we have no hatred of humans. When all of us Sliths came to this land, we were crazed and angry. But some of us recovered and gained wisdom. We of Nass are wise and long for peace.
When did you come here, and why?
She starts to chant. It is clearly a song that she has sung many times before.
I'm not going to try singing it.
A century ago it was that we came, forced through lost Basikava, forced through the tunnel for our dark deeds, our dark thoughts, our lust for blood. We reform, we think, we dream, we hope, we shed our bloodlust in the dream that one day we may return to the great home, that we may be forgiven, be taken in.
And what is lost Basikava?
Legend says that it is the tunnel we Sliths were sent through when we were banished by our people in caves lost to us. If it exists, we don't know where it is.
Okay. And lost Basikava was not in Exile. Will we ever find it? That remains to be seen.
Talking to Bas Asta.
This is a massive, frighteningly muscular Slith. He is working on making a large, carefully detailed statue. Are you a sculptor?
Sometimes. I work the stone. I make statues, and homes for people here.
His speech is unusually clear. Why are there so many statues around here?
We Sliths remember the great magi and leaders of our past, and we remember them with statues. Paper rots, and carvings fade, so Sliths keep their history in many, many statues. A stonemason is much respected by Sliths. You make homes? Don't Sliths live in caves? He laughs, a strange, sibilant sound. We learned that from humans. Sliths live in warrens, but when we flee here, no warrens. So make houses. I think I am first Slith to ever do so. I did not well at first. Rocks fall on our heads. But now. He indicates the town with a grand gesture, his strange face lit up with pride. Stones fell? Yes. Very, very... What is your word? Embarrassing. I make house. Roof falls on chief's head. Take several tries to get it right. Greetings, Slith. We mean you no harm. I am glad of it. The Sliths in this village are peaceful. We mean no harm to humanity. Okay, that's all he has. Skatha, Smith, all races welcome. This is a gigantic Slith. His green skin is bright and shiny, and his muscles bulge awesomely. He is forging a 2-tine spear. Unfortunately, the Slith warrior graphic no longer has green skin or scales in this version of the game, so just ignore that tiny discrepancy. You look like a mighty warrior. Mighty I am. I know many of the secret paths of the greatest Slith warriors. Secrets? Really? Could you teach us some of them? No. A human must do a great deed for the Sliths before we would share our secrets. You have done no such deed. Maybe I'll come back after I kill Sistis, and not mention some of the grave robbing that I've been doing. Are you the town blacksmith? Yes. Today I forge weapons. My spears are my pride, and I love when they used. Purchase one, and I burst with pride that a human use my weapon. A Slith spear is a mighty thing. What makes your spears so mighty? We Sliths use 2-point spears, not like your human 1-point spears. Make all of iron or steel. takes great strength to make, great strength to use. It is a great honor to you that we let you have them. But you pay big price for that honor, eh?
His body shakes with laughter, but only a quiet hissing sound emerges. So he sells slith spears and fine slith spears. It's a lethal weapon in reptilian hands, and very well suited for combat in these caves. However, as I've already said, the iron halberd, basically being a big axe on a stick, has higher base damage than even the fine slith spear. And that is his bedroom. Well, the bedroom for both the sage and the blacksmith, since they're mates. Hello. Talking to Garthas. A young female slith pores over a leather scroll. Her eyes glow. You know how to read? Oh my, that's rude.
Yes. You humans have terrible ideas about how smart we sliths are. We read and write and are very good at the magic arts. Just because we live in caves doesn't mean we are dumb.
What you looking at?
I study and prepare. One day we will be called to defend ourselves. Our dark slith brothers concentrate on you humans now, but they will come for us as well. We will fight them. And if not them, I fear you humans will one day give in to your hate for us. Our little village sits between two giants, waiting. But I see you are not like that. Or so I think. I have help for you.
Help is always welcomed.
I brew potions and scribe scrolls. You could purchase them now if you like. Though I fear what humans may one day do to us, we help them now best I can. Best we can. In hope that one day peace may last.
Oh. And identification is also one of her skills. For pretty cheap. Fairly basic stuff, except also invulnerability elixir, wow. Door is locked. Asp, keeper of the shrine and the path. You meet an old slith with a wise, piercing, lidless gaze. He sits reclined behind the desk. A fire keeps this small house very warm. What do you do here?
I am a healer, and I tend the shrine.
Okay, I can't really do my slith voice anymore. It hurts my throat to keep that up. So I'm going to take a sip of tea and see if that helps. The downside to live streaming instead of recording these not live. You all get to tell exactly when I need to take a break.
I am a healer, and I tend the shrine, and I greet humans who come here in peace and tell them of us.
Peaceful sliths are a rare sight in Avernum.
Unfortunately, your words are too true, but living peacefully is our desire here. Our chief, Sischai, will tell of our past, and how we came here, and of the darkness we want to help you fight.
What shrine do you keep?
On the island outside. Not all of us sliths worship dark beings. We have gods of peace, which Dark Sistis has turned from. Go to the shrine and bow to it, and you will feel some of what it is to be a true slith, and not a foul rebel. I take care of the shrine. It is not the temple, but it must do for us.
What temple is that?
When we sliths came here, we built a great temple in a lovely swamp. It was good, and I helped build it, but Sistis and his defiled it when they took over. Now they worship dark things, and have an altar with a hunk of a dead human's broken sword. It is sad. It was a beautiful place. The full 12 purification pools. Gone now.
And thoroughly looted by yours truly. Also, was the temple good and then Sistis took over, or was the temple built by the same... Because my impression was that all of the sliths who came up at first were bloodthirsty dark rebels. So it wasn't so much that Sistis took over as Sistis was... Sistis' ancestors were in charge. Maybe the temple was neutral or even goodish, and then Sistis made it worse. That's plausible. And yeah, asking him about healing pulls up the generic shop menu. Also, I think this one had a different name in Exile, but I don't remember exactly what it was right now. Ah, here's Tha. Hello there. A small slith watches you warily. Hello there, who are you? She says something in a slow, careful way. Unfortunately, she says it in the slith tongue. She must not have learned how to speak your language. I'm sorry, I don't understand you. She replies something in the slith tongue. It includes repeated use of the phrase, word, whatever, aksha. Okay then. Last thing before moving on. Presumably nothing interesting in here. Yeah, tunic and a few coins. Not going to steal from the friendly sliths. But yeah, there's one slith who basically makes it into all 3 Exile games. And it's kind of bugging me that I cannot remember his name right now. Pathas, maybe? You are near a small island dominated by a massive spire of black stone. Gates are set into the sides of the spire, and slith warriors walk in and out. A dock emerges from the south side. This must be the core of the slith lands, the center of the vicious slith army that has terrorized much of Avernum. If you are to enter there and emerge alive, you will have to be very, very careful. So, save my game. And let's try the front door first, shall we? 10 Slith Warriors, 3 Smith Mages. I should be able to handle this pretty easily. Target spellcasters first. Not dead yet, how dare you? That's better. Okay, Fire Blast already has 7 targets available. Mages are very, very good at causing massive destruction. Gold coins, very nice. At this point, I think I'm just going to stop picking up all of the Slith Spears. Just too much of a hassle to bother with. You are close to the main entry hall of the Slith Fortress. From here, you can hear masses of the lizard warriors, practicing with their 2-tined spears and grunting viciously. In this direction, you're heavily outnumbered. I can probably take them from this direction, I'm just not entirely sure if I want to. side entrances are the ones that are locked. Priests this time. And also a bunch of warriors. Well, nobody cast Sanctuary this time. No, not priest. Mage spells. That's everything worth picking up. And yes, I believe the south of the fortress is accessible by boat. I'm just saving that one for last. Oh, hey, there's a little nook with hidden stuff here. Coins and a skull. Should be something here. Guards respawned already. But I don't have to fight them. Yay. Aha! A hidden dock. I hate being in a boat when there's enemies on the land. Ouch. Again, really wish I had some mass shielding and or blessing spells. Yeah. Oh, there's another slith over there. I didn't see him against the background. Yeah, dark green slith on dark green tiles. Kinda hard to spot. Oh no, poison. Hooray, I resisted. That is a very tough snake. Wand of Acid, interesting. I don't think I have any spells that let me cast acid. It's only from scrolls and wands. Is there something hidden? There is. A dead body! Wow! Nothing on the altar. Various loot dropped over here. Wand of Ice. Yeah, I can make a bunch of money just selling the magical items I'm picking up, and not even have to worry about weapons. I like that Jeff includes spearheads as random useless items. Again, just lots of little bits of world flavoring that I like. Tactical retreat might be in order here. Behold, archery actually being worth a damn. Is smite useful against you? Technically, yes, that was useful. Hey now. Yeah, that's a whole bunch of sliths to wade into the middle of. This is not the time for Wand of Kuranos, but Wand of Lightning is pretty crap compared to Esme just casting lightning. I got a Wand of Bolts, Wands of Lightning, scroll. Let's use a scroll of spray acid, see just if that's any good. Oh boy. So acid is damage over time, which is somewhat more effective than poison. Rod of Art. Oh, I really need to give that to someone else. Scroll of Paralysis. Target has Sanctuary. Ugh. I require healing. Require more healing. Oh, you know what? Beast Ceremony would have been good to cast a little while back, wouldn't it? It might be good to remember what spells I have. That evens the odds a bit. Possibly should have shielded Esme, given that she is a mage, standing right out front here. She can kind of handle herself, though. Ooh, good hit. But wait, there's more. The boxes in this chamber bulge with the loot stolen from 1,000 raided human and Nephilim settlements. Grisly trophies are piled around the edge of the room. Oh, right, that thing. Hate that mechanic. Nothing in the pile of skulls. Some coins on the ground. Fine leather armor. Meh. Tunic. Iron dagger. Very meh. The description made it sound much better than the actual items in here. At this point, if it's not steel or enchanted, I'm not really interested. Plates. Someone stole the fine china! A stick. Right then. Okay, so they stole Granddad's favorite walking stick and the fine china. For shame, sisters. Oh, trash pit. Great. Though I kind of want to see if there's anything hidden. Interesting. Don't see how to get in there. Okay, when Githa's doing 5 damage, let's not have her tanking everything alone. Owie. No targets visible. Come on, I can see that guy. I can see this guy. Why can't Githa see this guy? Lines of sight are silly sometimes. Many boxes, probably little if anything valuable in them. Coins? 58 coins, that's pretty good actually. I think this room would have been better for the bursting with loot description. Because it really does have a bunch of good stuff. Bar of silver. Heavy, but valuable. Bar of iron, heavy and somewhat less valuable. I'm pretty sure somebody does buy iron bars off me for a good price, though, I think. I am going to need to make another trip back to town before I enter level 2 of this place. Ooh, ruby. Also many statues. There's a rather ordinary-looking door here, with a very large and stubborn iron lock. You try your keys and find that the onyx one unlocks it. And it leads to a not at all suspicious rune. You've just found a trap. 132% chance of disarming it. My tool use stat is kind of insane. Ah, there's the hidden entrance. I knew there was one. Okay, nothing on the corpses. Another door unlocked by the onyx key. And that's the way upstairs. Stop that. I thought there were 4, but there were only 3. Oh, look, a jug of wine. Also, I don't know if I've shown this off, but you can actually look in ovens. Sometimes you find bread. Okay, let's make sure I don't just leave the boat in here. Nothing special, just another extra little bit of map. I don't have anything to identify right now, so Mo, buy my stuff. Darn it, you won't buy my stuff. Yeah. Well, yeah, you see, the Sliths are still getting used to the human ideas of using things like cutlery and bowls and plates. Well, maybe Sliths could figure out bowls on their own, but who needs plates when you can just eat your fish off a skewer? Okay, I need to ask him, excuse me, what are you doing? And then I can do the commerce. Hold up. Okay, who do I want? Right, my cat. Bleh. Also, check it out, the dagger I dropped is still here. Oh, I do have an unidentified thing. Okay, Bolt of Fire is... Well, if you know Bolt of Fire at level 3, it's really not underpowered, but I'm pretty sure the wands and scrolls aren't casting it at that high a level. So I sell it. I did use the Scroll of Fire Blast on one of my test recordings to see if I could get my sound settings a little better. It's really not that good compared to actually casting Fire Blast. Also, I gave Esme the Summon Spirit ability and never really used it. Let's give your iron bar to someone who can actually carry more stuff. Now, I could just rest or recover all my health and spell points from walking around. But while I'm here... All my spell points are insta-refreshed. My health points are not. Oh well. Also... Githa can't actually cast any spells. Do I need to learn the basic level spells somewhere else? Granted, she only has, like, A level in priest spells, so maybe she just can't cast anything with that period. That is actually the same dialogue as any time I find a low stone bridge over icy water. Okay, that was a weird little interaction of stuff. Good news, everyone here is still dead. Okay, and nothing to reveal in this corner. Hello, you look big and important. You are a hostile Slith Chief. But you are not the Slith Chief. 1 damage? Oof. How dare you slow my party members. Okay, McGrath, what you got? Oh, we got Wand of Bolts, Wand of Lightning, various potions. Yeah, damage from wands and scrolls just does not scale well in this game. They don't scale very well in the Avernum remakes either. I should have spent that turn healing. How many of you can I reach? Okay, there's someone. Finally, McGrath gets a turn. Yeah, maybe I just didn't use a lot of scrolls and wands in the original game. Or maybe it was more situational stuff. Ow. Potions are always good, though. Yeah, something is hitting me that I can't see. That's not the light spell, that's the fireball spell. Aha! You have Sanctuary, oh. Sanctuary is starting to annoy me. Slith High Priest. Oh, High Priest. Okay, that's why I'm having a little bit of trouble. Cast Control Foes. Esme resists, but Esme becomes enfeebled. I don't need to be strong to cast a fireball at your face. Or to have my friend kill you with a sword. I thought I saw someone over here. Hey there, Leafy Nebula. Hammer actually does damage. Cool. What poor slith was reduced to using a dagger and an iron buckler? Ooh, many potions. Many healing potion. Who has how many healing potions? Gith has 1. Jay has 2. Ooh, jeweled ring. Fancy. Yeah, in a minute. Busy looting. You call that damage. Why can't I see you? Pathetic. I'd say we're still in the middle of the main quest. We are pretty close to finding and killing Sistis. We're in his castle right now. These dirty, heavily thumbed books have all been looted from human settlements. The sliths have been reading them in an attempt to learn more about humanity. Since most of the books are crude, and generally very adult novels, and boring treatises on astronomy, you don't think they've learned much of interest. Astronomy must be very hard to understand when you live underground and cannot see the stars. Also, I'm rather amused that the sliths have somehow gotten their hands on porn. Do the Avernites really put most of their bookmaking resources into that sort of thing? Is this another case of adult erotic interests being a driver of technology? Like, the internet is for porn. Do I even still want to loot the silver rings? I'm getting kind of bored with those. I will always pick up coins, because coins do not take inventory space. Door. Door to a trash pit. That is one way in which the sliths are civilized. They keep their trash walled off. Okay. Been here, apparently. is a food hall. That looks like it's approaching a throne room. Close the door. I wonder if maybe I should put Jay back in the front. Oh, Slith is learning to do some repairs with needle and thread. Maybe has a sewing project. Something about this area felt a little bit more impressive with the old Exile graphics. Esme resists charming this time without being enfeebled. Ooh, gold bracelet. Very expensive. So many scrolls. Ah, no, that's the throne room. I can tell because it's got a gate on it. Papyrus and ink. And yet another healing potion, which I kinda need. This book is filled with crude Slith writing and diagrams. It has been filled with plans and maps describing past operations and attacks yet to come. Since you can't understand their scrawling, you can make little sense of what they're up to. One thing is clear, though. New attacks are imminent. Okay, I want to clear out this area before going into the throne room for the confrontation with the big boss. Hi. And hello, Garnet. Yes, we can't have a good stream session without you. Again, I should probably be healing more so than fire blasting everything in the place. But I don't need to heal as much when all my enemies are dead. So much loot. As you reach the top of the stairs, the altar starts to flash red and get hot. A wave of searing wind throws you back. Okay, then. And I don't have the, Purify Evil Altar spell in this one. Sanctify, that was it. might be some secret passages up there. I'll have to check from another way. Walking back around the long way. Cats talking to each other over the internet, and here we thought it was just for posting memes. Okay, Esme needs to take an energy potion. Magrat needs to do a little more healing of people. Also take an energy potion. I'm going to save. And I'm going to conduct the beast ceremony. For whole party blessing, shielding, and hasting. And then I'm going to step into the throne room, which appears to be empty? Ah. As you reach the center of the throne room, the portcullis slams shut behind you. As you start to look for an escape route, several Slith warriors solemnly file in through the doors to the east and west. One of the Sliths is enormous, a full 7 feet tall, much larger than any of them you've ever seen. He wears a golden torque and wields a spear a full 7 feet long. He's all bone and muscle. What, like Skeletor? This must be the infamous lord of the evil Slith Zerikai, Sistis. As you gawk at him, he raises his spear and says, "Ah, humans, here in my lair. I have been waiting for you, and now you comes. Now we fights, and I avenge the death of my brothers and sisters. We duel, and I get the honor of your deaths." He lowers his spear, and he and his royal guard attack. Okay, so Sistis is... Where is Sistis, exactly? I don't see him. Well, let's just start killing things. I could cast Sanctuary just to be a pain in the butt. Could also summon a Shade, because that's a good idea ever. Okay, my beast ceremony has mostly worn off. Ah, yeah, that one is Sistis. Certain fire spells may be a little bit overpowered. I can bind foe. That one's interesting sometimes. Yes, this must clean webs. Leaving bind foe at level 1 can actually be really useful, because paralysis and other forms of binding can be resisted. Webs cannot. Well, that was easier than I expected. You have managed to slay the strongest Slith in all of Avernum, Sistis, leader of the barbarian Sliths that have been rampaging through your land. Not all of the Sliths are evil. With Sistis gone, It is possible that the kinder faction will gain strength. Even if they don't, the evil sliths have taken a grievous blow. You take the torque of leadership from his corpse, as proof of your accomplishment. Oh, we don't take his entire head this time. Ooh, dexterity bracelet. Unidentified ring. Invulnerability. Naturally, Sistis carries a fine slith spear. Door is locked. Huh. What? I thought magic picks wouldn't break. What the heck? The spell isn't powerful enough to affect this door. Arrgh! There's a large cave wood wheel here, with a long length of iron chain wrapped around it several times. The chain then goes from the wheel into a hole in the ground. You turn the wheel and hear the sound of moving chains and metal scraping on stone. And I see a secret room. Ooh, with a mind crystal. Oh, that door is still locked. Ha-ha. Ha-ha. Shaky bridge. This fills me with confidence. You're on a narrow bridge spanning a pit. The stone is old and crumbling, and it's some distance to the floor below. Unfortunately, the bridge opens up when you are halfway across. You get to see the floor below very closely, very quickly. Ow. Well, that's how we get down here, then. And there's Basilisk. Hey, Zach, good to see you. 2 basilisks, in fact. And now none basilisks. Okay, let's try some of that again. Also, I can open up these gates. That had a message that looked more unique. I didn't bother reading it. Controls the massive rusty iron portcullis to the east. As you turn it, the gate slides smoothly in its stone grooves. I think the one on the other side mentioned something like sounding creaky as if it needed oil. Maybe that means one of them gets stuck open and the other doesn't. Yes, I am also looking forward to seeing any new Avernum artwork. Okay, so this one had a trick to it, which I remember in part from reading Barry John's Exile Let's Play, and not just from playing the game myself. You hear rattling and clicking coming from behind the walls, but you're not sure what it means. Well, it didn't unlock that. But it did fix the bridge. The bridge is somewhat old and crumbly, but you cross carefully and bad things fail to happen. And that door I can unlock. Ha ha ha. So we find much gold. Some XP. And various unidentified stuff. Nifty. Yeah, if there's anything else I can do with this altar here, I'm not sure what it is. Ah, so here is Sistis's bedchamber, little eating nook, and pet snake. Bye-bye, pet snake. Another fine slith spear and a golden goblet. Ooh, and some fine wines. Mushroom Merlot 91 and Almeria Yellow 91. There's a thick book over here. Thick papyrus pages are covered with dense, strange writing. The scrolls on the bookshelf are all on religious topics. They are from a wide variety of different faiths. Sistis must have had a contemplative side. One of the scrolls is in your tongue. It describes an interesting ritual. And I learn Control Foes level 3. I will most likely not use that. At level 3 it will actually be more effective. I just am not in the habit of charming and controlling my foes. I prefer to do my own dirty work. I'm taking one last trip up this way. There is a secret passage. How do I get there? Don't tell me it's actually through the garbage pit. From the treasure room, I think. Maybe it was from the treasure room? Yeah, I'm not seeing any other stairs down here. Or maybe now that Sistis is dead, I can actually get through here? Maybe I just need to try a few more times? Yeah, I got nothing. Or maybe I need to turn a wheel again. At this point, I'm not convinced it's worth it. If anyone does know how to get into this little area, feel free to mention it in the comments. am off to get my well-earned rewards. Those look like gremlins, and I don't want to deal with them. Okay, Leith, you wonderful one-stop shop. Identify my stuff, please. Ring of Health. Ooh, affects the rate at which your lost health points are restored, so it's a ring of regeneration. Nifty. Armor ring, like a shield ring, but better. Ring of Agony. I don't think I want that. Iron plate mail. Okay. Mind Crystal Blade Master. Mauling Leather. Prevents decent amount of damage. When worn, you have an 8% attack penalty. Ah, so it's worth a lot. Okay, this item increases the bonuses you get from your strength. Ooh. Oh, so if you put it on your strong melee characters, would it be more effective than if you put it on a mage? That's pretty cool. Scroll of Bitter Loss. I don't think I want to find out what Bitter Loss does. Alrighty. And I have to restart the conversation to sell things. That one I can actually sell. Maybe it's academic interest. Yee, 9,000 gold. Just checking that... Yeah, the lockpicks I have are magical. I may sell more of my junk later, but I want to take some time off camera to actually think through things and sort them a little bit more. Do training off camera too. I think it's someone in the castle that will buy the historical scrolls off me. Question is, who are they and where are they? Probably not you. Probably not you. That looks like just guest quarters. This guy. I get 75 coins. And oh my, apparently my gold maxes out at 9,000? Welp. Looks like I need to go find some more spells or training to buy. Also, while I'm thinking of it, special items. Torque of Cistus. You took this trophy off the head of Cistus, current, well, former, leader of the evil sliths in Avernum, to prove that you managed to rid the world of his menace. Because, of course, everyone is going to recognize the piece of jewelry that the slith leader was wearing. Hi, Apothecary, and yes, I do like retro games. Hello, King Micah. We have slain Cistus, king of the evil sliths. King Micah is truly impressed. Amazing. A mortal foe of Avernum, gone forever. We of Avernum are truly in your debt. He claps his hands, and a large sack of coins is brought to you. Adventurers of your skill and strength are very useful. I regret to say it that I don't have any other tasks for you at the moment. Perhaps soon I will. Until then, best of luck to you. So yeah, that large sack of coins is going absolutely nowhere. But at least I get experience and reputation. My reputation is now famous. As you are about to leave, a soldier, wounded and wearing torn armor, staggers into the room. When he finally catches his breath, the words spill out. Fort Remote! Demons! They charged us from the east. Surprised us. Only I got away. Dozens of them. There was no hope. Guards take him away for food and healing. King Micah says, This is grave news indeed. Come back here, adventurers. The people of Avernum seem to have a mission for you already. Suddenly we do have something else to do. Constellation Prize. That's a good one, RLW. Is there anything else you would like us to do now, in light of these horrifying events? As a matter of fact, yes. Fort Remote is to the west of here. Go there, investigate, and find out who attacked it. Come back and report to me when you know. Because clearly you can handle yourselves well enough to defend against demons and other nasties. Okay. Let's see. Well, we've been going about an hour 45. Don't apologize for your puns, I love them. So yeah, I think I will go and investigate Fort Remote, but I'm probably going to call it a night after that. Definitely not doing Fort Remote and the Gremlin Cave, both right now. You meet a patrol of Avernum soldiers, watching the roads through this desolate and abandoned area. They're visibly upset. Their commander says, Welcome, friends. You'd best watch out. Fort Remote to the southwest has been destroyed. By demons, most likely. We're still watching these roads, but we're under orders to flee back to the castle the moment we see anything. Good luck to you. We don't want to linger anywhere. He shakes his head, and they depart. So yeah, the old map we had is gone, and there's bodies over here. You stand outside the ruins of Fort Remote. This fort has been attacked, viciously and recently. Well, attacked doesn't seem the right word. Devastated is more accurate. Magical fire has shattered the walls and melted the stone. The front wall has been shattered by 3 powerful, fiery blows. You can still smell smoke. Gruesome bodies are visible to the north. Whatever happened here, it was unstoppable and unquestionably lethal. Inside the fort, You can see a ring of glowing green runes. As you watch, they pulse gently. They seem recently created and unmarred by grime and ash. You aren't sure who placed them there or why. Might bear investigating. The former inhabitants of this fort are to the north. They rest, impaled, on the smaller stalagmites. You can't look at them for long. They died horribly. Oh! The enemy was on a hot streak. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, the bodies have their clothing and basically nothing else. You read the sign. Humans will die now. Okay, nothing notable about the statues. Yeah, when I was reading the description of entering the ruins, for a moment I thought I saw out of my corner of the eye that what happened here was unquestionably hell, and honestly, that's probably accurate. Apothecary's on a roll here with puns. The shade of a young woman cowers pathetically in the corner. What happened to the fort? Protect me! Protect you from who? From the demons! There aren't any demons around. At the moment. She emits a scream. A long, piteous, terrified screech. They wouldn't stop! We saw them coming! We were prepared, but they blew down the walls! What could we do? Then the killings! She sobs. Poor Mick. All of us. We couldn't fight to the death. They froze them. They took them out, and oh, the things they did. But I was safe. How did you stay safe? I hid here. They didn't see me, so I could kill myself, instead of them killing me. I'm so cold. Help me. Please help me. Okay, calm down. I'll help you, if I can. She howls. Help me! As you watch, she slowly starts to fade away. Please, help me! She fades away and is gone. Goodbye, Belinda. And naturally, nothing left usable in the kitchen. This door is locked. Someone locked himself in this room when the fort was attacked. Then something poured ungodly amounts of magical flame into the room. Not even mold lives in here now. You find a charcoal briquette of a body. It looks like whoever it was had some sort of magical wand in its hand. Whatever it was, it's ashes now. And somehow the robe is still intact. Because game logic. Oof. Good on you folks for being able to think of all these. Someone left their pants here. Probably the brown ones. These were once 2 beautiful freshwater springs. However, someone has done something to permanently befoul them. A rank smell rises from the water. and toadstools grow all around them. I stepped in here a little too soon. You see in the middle of this strange ruined circle a glowing red haze. When you step forward to get a closer look, it suddenly expands into the image of a demon twice your height. It looks down at you and laughs. And there will be no vocal editing effects here because, again, I'm doing this live. Oh, this is a treat! I'd been waiting for mortals to come here, so I could use them as messengers. They could tell you humans of your doom. But then I get you, the slayer of my servant. Cisthus was my personal pet, and now he is gone. Hear me now, you insects, you puny, negligible things. I am Greyhoth. I come back. I strike from my prison, and I will have my revenge on you, all of you. There is no appeal. There is no defense. There is no hope. But none of that applies to you. Someone else will take the message back. You are about to die. But before you go, what do you have to say in the hope of mercy? Options are: run away quickly, face us, worm, so that we can fight you fairly, and please, mighty Greyhoth, have mercy on us. Please let us go. As much as I would like to say face us so we can fight you fairly, I'm not really prepared for that. Run away! You turn and run. Before you can get far, you hear a deep rumbling sound coming from all around you. Hi, demons. Well, I didn't get my chance to cast Beast Ceremony before getting in a fight with lots of demons. Greyhoth can buzz Grey off. Ooh, that's a good one. Yes, they are so demanding. Yeah, Zach, I'm with you. Usually I go for the brave and noble dialogue, but realistically... Well, realistically, I might not be running, I might be pissing myself, but... Realistically, I wouldn't be an adventurer exploring a demon-infested ruin to begin with. These games aren't about being realistic. That did even worse damage than usual. But they're also doing crappy damage to me, so whatever. Okay, fire won't do anything. Yeah, this fight is a little less intense than it usually feels. Probably because half the demons are still stuck in this room. So I want to try something. I have Repel Spirit level 3. It damages undead. And at level 3, it also is somewhat effective on demons. Yay! Oh, crap. I'm dumbfounded. I can't cast spells. Unshackle Mind. Oh yeah, you can dumbfound Githa all you want. She doesn't know any spells anyway. Have a lot of mage spells that are really effective on demons. Oh, Ice Lances is terrible at this level. Good night, Apothecary. Good having you in the chat. Why did I do that? Okay, the demons are definitely less resistant to repel spirit than they are to other magical spells. Okay, that's a Mung demon. That's why he's dumbfounding my spellcasters and draining their spell points, apparently. Owie. Are you hostile? Yes, you are. Begone, foul demons! And of course, being demons, they don't drop any loot. Might as well cast Unshackle Mind on Githa. And I've just hit 2 hours of streaming, so that feels like a pretty good time to call it for the night. Thank you everyone for tuning in to this unscheduled live stream. And perhaps I'll do another one on Sunday if conditions permit. So good night everyone, and have a good weekend.